Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. And even though it's the middle of June, it is really cold where I am. It is super cold right now. So I'm bundled up in a sweater, and I have like my winter clothes on, which is crazy. I haven't turned the heat on yet, but if it gets any colder, I think I might. Okay, so we've got our 3 cards, and each card is going to represent a portion of the upcoming week. So we're going to start with the first card, which is going to be Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so we have number 21, the World. So this is the last major arcana card in the tarot deck, and the World is such a complex card. It has many different meanings and many ways to look at it. So I'm going to do my best to make sense of it here in this reading. So the World often has to do with completion because it is the last card in the major arcana. So it has to do with completion of something, finishing something, ending something, coming kind of full circle and completing something. But in this card, when I look at this card, I almost get this real feeling of accomplishment, of having arrived. So this girl is sitting on the beach. She has her feet in the ocean. There's a picnic behind her. She's got her cat with her, and the wind is kind of blowing her hat off. It's almost like, to me, it feels like the wind is it's speaking to her, and it's encouraging her. It's saying, okay, you've arrived, enjoy it, but come on, let's move on to the next thing. So it's almost like the end of one cycle or the end of one thing and the beginning of the next. Kind of like death in a way, kind of similar to the death card in that sense. That's what I'm getting from this particular card. So what does it mean for us at the beginning of the week? I feel like it means a couple things. The beginning of the week may be a time where you're finishing things up, you're wrapping things up, you're ending something, you've completed something, you're celebrating something, you've accomplished something or achieved something. So that could be one possible meaning. I feel like it's also encouraging you to, if there's things that you haven't wrapped up that you're kind of wanting to, it's kind of a nudge to kind of wrap things up in order to move on to the next step. I also feel like this card is saying, go where the wind takes you. In other words, follow your urges, follow your kind of inklings and your desires, and allow your interest and allow kind of where your attention goes to dictate your actions. So kind of going in the direction of, I know I'm not explaining this very well, but like going in the direction of your interests and where you're feeling pulled or pushed towards. So it's almost like a confirmation. If you've been feeling pulled in a particular direction lately, this is kind of confirmation that you might want to kind of go with it and see where it takes you. Okay, middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. Ooh, this is one of my favorite cards, 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups, I get a nice romantic vibe with this card. I also get the feeling of really forming a solid, meaningful partnership with somebody. So, and I always say this in all my readings, this could be a romantic partnership, it could be a work partnership, it doesn't have to be, romantic. But this is about seeing eye to eye with someone and partnering with someone who is different from you, someone who has a different skill set, who sees things differently. This isn't about partnering with someone who is your mirror image. This is someone who's very different from you, who has complementary talents and skills and viewpoints, and it's about forming some kind of bond or partnership with that person. So this could be literal, meaning that you're going to be forming some kind of partnership like this. It can also be a little bit more symbolic. This can also be about forming a partnership with yourself and recognizing your range within yourself, your range of abilities and talents and skills and all that great stuff, and almost forming, I'm going to say forming a partnership. That's not the word I want. It's more about accepting all parts of yourself and celebrating all parts of yourself and allowing all the different aspects of yourself and your different desires and your different needs to work together instead of in opposition. Because I think sometimes we feel like, you know, there's a part of us that wants one thing, like maybe part of you really wants to have fun and relax and not do anything, and another part of you wants to work hard and achieve things. And you might sometimes think that these two opposing desires and parts of yourself are in opposition to each other. And in actual fact, they can work together. You can find a way to have those two parts of yourself work together and complement each other and create balance. So I feel like that's really what this card is about. It's about creating balance in your life and within yourself. Okay, so next card, this is the card of the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we have Ace of Pentacles. And it's funny because I normally always get the aces like as the first card at the beginning of the week. So it's fun that we have an ace at the end of the week. So Ace of Pentacles, the aces are all about new beginnings, and it's so wonderful that it's come after the World, because I said the World was kind of about, you know, wrapping things up. And if you actually look at these two cards together, it's almost like the wind blows her hat off and it like goes through the atmosphere, and then she's catching this pentacle. It's almost like the hat transforms into something else and this girl has caught it. And then here in the middle we have this sort of coming together, which nicely complements this whole scene. So Ace of Pentacles, like I said, aces are about kind of a fresh start, a new beginning, a new project, something new. It's that new young energy. And Pentacles has to do with money, work, you know, finances, physical things too, like your body, health, sexuality, I'm trying to think what else, food. It's all the physical things, the home, all that good stuff. And so I feel like this Ace of Pentacles represents an opportunity or a gift in one of these realms, and it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. So for you, you might be like, aha, this is an opportunity, like a work opportunity or money opportunity, or an opportunity to do with, you know, achieving health or something like that. So there's all different ways that this could show up for us. So I won't get too specific, but the challenge here is to really recognize that opportunity when it shows up for you and to take it, because it's a good opportunity. It's a good chance to improve your life and to get to know yourself better. So I'm just going to do a really quick recap. And I invite you to add your own 2 cents here. So, you know, what stands out to you in this reading? Is there a particular card that pops out at you and seems to say something? Or is there a particular symbol or something that's really speaking to you? By all means, please feel free to share it in the comment section below. So I'm just really getting this sense of, I want to say not incorporation, but integration. I'm getting a sense of integration when I look at this Two of Cups, and there's this wonderful feeling of letting something go. That's what that is. She's letting that hat go. It's about letting go of something and catching something. So I think that when we let go of something, it opens up a space in our life to invite something new in, something positive. And I feel like that is a big message in this reading. I kind of didn't touch on it till now, but I feel like that's a big part of this reading, as well as this integration and acceptance of all the aspects of ourselves. So I hope you found this reading helpful. My name is Kate, and you can find me on my website, dailytarotgirl.com. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week.